Hi, it's Emily and thank you so much for clicking this video. So for today, I'm going to be doing a tutorial on a smoky eye that was actually requested to me from Nadia Yazdani here on YouTube. Thank you so much, Nadia, for the request, and also make sure to go check out her channel where she does really great lifestyle and beauty videos. I accidentally deleted my smoky eye intro, and so the makeup look you're seeing right here is not the one in this video, but if you do want to see the tutorial and how I created it, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't joined already, and let's jump into the tutorial. So I'm first going to prime my lid, and for that I'm going to be using the MAC Soft Ochre paint pot, but this is really good just to help make sure that your shadows stay in place all day, and if you have oily lids like me, it really helps minimize creasing. So for my shadows today, I'm going to be using the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette, and like always, you don't have to use the same shadows as me, but I do think this is a really nice palette to have to go to for everyday looks. So before I jump into the shadows in there, since there isn't a matte shadow color close to my skin tone, I always like to set my primer just to make sure the shadows I blend on top go smoothly and don't skip anywhere. And so I'm going to be taking the Pixie by Petra Flawless Finishing Powder and quickly setting the primer. First, I'm going to be taking a little bit of Silk Cream and MFEO and mixing those two together and putting that in the crease. I really like doing this step when I'm starting a smoky eye because it helps me start to create the depth that I want and start to build up the colors. And for smoky eyes, I like to really work from light to dark since I don't want it to ever be too dark and dramatic. And so I really like doing this just to help control how dark and deep everything goes. So after I have those shades blended out, I'm going to be taking a slightly smaller brush, and for that I'm going to be using the Morphe M519, and I'm going to be picking up Pooter, which is a slightly darker brown color, and start deepening up that crease even more. And then I always like to make sure to blend those edges with the brush that I used previously just to make sure that all of them are smooth. Now to get those eyes starting to look really smoky, I'm going to take a slightly flat and smaller blending brush and pick up a deeper brown color and put that in the outer corner and a little bit into the crease to really start building up that depth and smoke. So after I get this color blended out, there's a little trick I like to do since I do have hooded eyes. If you can see like this little spot right here that kind of like hangs down, like if I lift it up and then let go, it hangs down. That's because I have hooded eyes. And so a little trick that I like to do to make them look more open is I like to take this brush and with my eyes open, I place the brush just flat here and then wiggle my product. And you can kind of see that when I do that, it helps put the eyeshadow higher than I normally do, and so it helps make my eye look more open in that area and not so hooded. So next, I always like to choose a shimmery color for the lid, and for today, I'm going to be using the color Meeks. So the next step you can do, and of course every step is always optional and up to you, but if you want to make it more dramatic and smoky on the outer corner of the eye, you can always just take a little fluffy liner brush, a little bit of dark shadow, and then add that right on the outer corner. Okay, so now that I have the top of my lid all done, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup and then be right back for my lower lash line. Okay, so I'm back from doing the rest of my makeup and it's time for the lower lash line, and I'm first going to be taking Abyss with that tiny brush we used earlier and putting that just on the very outer corner. I'm then going to be taking a little fluffy brush and taking Pooter that we used earlier and then smudging out the lower lash line. I then like to take the same brush and that translucent powder that we used to set the primer and then just lightly blend under it to make it smooth. Now, like always, this step is optional, but if you really want to make your eyes very smoky and dramatic, you can always tight line your upper or lower waterline, and I am going to do that at least for my lower waterline today, and for that I'm going to be using the Kokie Professional Eyeliner in Deepest Black. So I'm now going to be taking Beam from the palette and putting that on my brow bone as well as my inner corner as a highlight. Then I'm just going to top off the whole look with some mascara, and for that I'm going to be using the Pixie by Petra Double Brush Mascara. Then for my lips, I'm first going to be starting off with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Liquid Lip and Mannequin and putting that all over the lip, and then I'm going to top that off with a little bit of I'm Nude right in the center to brighten it up. And here is the final look. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I loved creating this look not only just because I think smoky eyes are so flattering on everyone, but there's also a lot of different ways that you can achieve it. Make sure to leave any video suggestions in the comments down below, as well as give this video a big thumbs up if you like it. And also please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't joined the family already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.